What's good? This is a hood review of the demiurge. Now, for those who don't know what the demiurge is the so-called chief archon, creator of the universe, according to Gnostic tradition, according to the nagghadi scriptures, and according to the secret book of John. Now, this is for those people that's open-minded and really have questions like who created the universe, like what is really the truth. And there's a lot of connections in religion to the demiurge and to yaldaboath or yaldaboath or yaldaboath, like however they want to call them. Now I want to get into the creation of the universe. Now, knowing me, I had to take notes. In the beginning, the invisible spirit, the great invisible spirit or the great invisible entity, created 4 different luminaries. And it was 3 beings. It was 3 beings, and the 3 beings made 4 beings. And the 4 made 12. Okay, cool. Yeah. The invisible entity created will, thought, and life. And they created powers. They had understanding, grace, perception, and thoughtfulness. Then they created more angels under that, like under the realms. Now they're creating realms. There's a realm of grace, truth, and form. There's a realm of love, understanding, wisdom, ideas, perfection, peace. Now, here's where we get to the creation. There's a mother goddess named Sophia. She comes from the wisdom part. She's the wisdom of afterthought. She wanted to have a child of her own without the consent of the partnership of what creation is supposed to be. And a man and woman are supposed to mate and create the child. So she wanted to do it on her own. So Sophia, she conceived with herself, with the invisible power within herself. The thing that birthed from her was imperfect and very different from the form that was supposed to be, which is pure and peaceful and loving, caring, full of light and life. When she saw what she had desired, it turned into a form of a snake with the head of a lion and eyes flashing fiery lightning bolts. So her seeing this shit, she cast it off, but give it a throne and a rainbow. She cast it out into darkness, away from everybody, like away from all the gods. Now, when Yaldaboath woke up and he saw his throne, his crown, and he was surrounded in the midst of darkness, he's like, fuck it. I am that I am. I got power to create. So Yaldaboath started creating his own shit. Because he's the only one. So out there in the dark reaches of space, he just said, fuck it, nigga, let there be light. Now, when I was doing my connections to yaldaboath, And it was like, is this connected to Enki? Is this connected to Jehovah? And come to find out, it does. Because Yaldabaoth mentions, like, I am God and there's no other God before me. This is what he told his creations. Now, don't say my notes. He took control of all the realms that, that he created. Made it with luminous fire and mindlessness. His sons were Athoth, Harmos, Kalina, Umbra, Yabel, Sabaoth, Cain and Abel, Abishim, Yobel, Amapel, Monteclair, Abouin, and Beliaz. Now, those were his sons. And like each of the sons had a different, power, Cain stood out. Cain created the people called the generation of the sun. And, it's fucking deep. But it also gets off into how humans were created. The humans were created by Yaldabaoth and some angels and some demons. Once they was created, the body couldn't move. So Sophia breathed life into the human body through Yaldabaoth, because Yaldabaoth still had the power of his mother. So the mother went into the breath of Yaldabaoth and breathed life into us. And once the human rose up, Yaldabaoth and the rest of the angels and demons saw that, let's just say, we was better. We spoke with a tongue that was higher than Yaldabaoth and the rest of the angels and demons, and they was real fucking jealous. This is where we go back to Yahweh or Jehovah being a jealous God. This goes back to Yaldabaoth. I was like, damn, this is another connection. So once they found out that the first man was more powerful than them, they put him in a deep sleep. I mean, no. They killed him and reformed him with the four winds and the four dust of the earth. And now we're born in a physical body. At first, we was more powerful. We was spiritual. We was there, above the people that created us. So since they put us in physicality, they threw us in paradise. But the paradise wasn't what we thought. The paradise was a trick. And the first man still ended up getting the power of knowledge of good and evil and still finding out what the fuck is going on. Then was put into deep sleep. And the deep sleep, it creates sluggishness and forgetfulness. So when they, created sleep, it's so you to forget. But Sophia tried to talk to us through our dreams and give us visions and premonitions of who we are so we can remember. This is why we dream. So then I was like, damn, I know why we dream now. But I still want to know, what is the dream? Is we in the parallel universe, or are we going to another dimension? Or are we, just traveling through the multiverse? Whatever. But I know why we dream now. It's so we can receive the message from the gods. So I was like, okay. What else happened to the humans is we got flooded because we did not want to keep fucking with Yaldabaoth. We didn't want to worship him. So due to us not worshiping Yaldabaoth and his angels and demons, we got flooded. Now, in conclusion, because this is part one of the demiurge story, because we're going to break down hand in hand, like the names of the angels and the demons, and like what was really truly going on, like with the human race during Yaldabaoth. They're gonna talk about how the Egyptians created mummification to bypass Yaldabaoth. Because due to the reincarnation shit, you come back and you forget everything you learned. So the Egyptians created, the mummification to come back to their body and still have all their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Man, it's awesome. So, this is part 1 of the Demiurge saga. Peace.